Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So as you can tell, this is a camping vlog as well as my birthday vlog. We went and spent 3 days at Lake Malone, and then on the 5th we drove out to Beaver Dam and saw Weird Al for my birthday. So yeah, but that's what this vlog's going to be. This is when we first got there. I was showing a little bit of our campsite and a little bit behind the campsite, and then I was taking some pictures of the animals because they come right up to the campsites. They are not afraid at all, which I find interesting because, yeah, like, and my mom kept making fun of me. You'd think I grew up in the city the way I was getting so excited over seeing them every morning, but yeah, I don't care. I loved it. It was just so cool. And then after getting the campsite settled and everything, me and Mom went for a hike and saw Watson and Happy, the big twigs. There are 6 big twigs on this entire park. You will see the rest of them as we go on, but Watson's the first one we encountered because we did Laurel Trail, and then we saw Happy, and then this is on Laurel Trail. And I got some pictures. My mom got some pictures that I've put in here. I've got some video footage, but for the most part while we were there, it was hiking, playing on the playground. We went to the beach a couple of times, and yeah, but this was our first hike of the entire trip.
I know. That's the thing, even back at our spot you can hear the jet skis. Yep. That was a nice view over there. Because it's right where you could jump.
Okay, so at the end of our hike we found Oakley, and I will go through and give a little bit more in depth of all the big twigs that we found. And yeah, you had to be perverted with Oakley. Yeah. And then we got back to our camping site. We had a bonfire, and we ate. I didn't show any of the food that we had. I just kind of showed all the little camping things. And we did have a fire every night because you kind of have to.
Okay, so today is the 4th. Today is our first full day here, and I'm making my way out to one of Big Twigs. I might go down and see there, because we saw a couple yesterday on our hike, but we didn't see them all. And I didn't get any clips of them. So I'm gonna walk out and get a couple of clips of them. Maybe turn back, because I'm not gonna do that hike again today. I'm gonna try another one. But I might circle back after I go see the other one. And go to the Food Playground. And then later today we'll go find the rest. Okay, so they all have names. They're called Big Twigs, but each of them has their own name. So I'll show you the sign. But this is Watson. And he loves the light that the fireflies bring to the darkness in the beautiful woods of Lake Malone. He loves dreaming under the moon and stars. Watson says Lake Malone is a magical place, and he enjoys sharing it with his friends. So, that's Watson. Once again, and I'm going to go walk down in the woods and find Happy. So, this is the trail we did yesterday, and today I'm not going to do the whole thing. I think I'm just going to walk down and find Happy, turn around and come back, because I don't want to do this trail again and then go do another 2-mile trail today. And my brother's getting in sometime this afternoon, so we'll have to take him out and show him some of the Big Twigs. And today we're going to walk down to the lake. But this is Central Time, and it's only 10 o'clock here, and it is so peaceful. Back at my house, it's like 11 o'clock because we're Eastern Time. But nothing is as peaceful about it at our house. Even with all the campers and the kids, it's peaceful. We'll find out tonight how that works out, though, tonight being the 4th. So, yeah. Okay, so this is Happy. As you can tell, Happy Camper. So, he is one happy camper. Happy enjoys sleeping under the stars, watching the wildlife, and most of all, he enjoys roasting marshmallows around the fire. He has become really good friends with a few deer and a couple of squirrels. Have you seen any of Happy's animal friends? Not today. Yesterday, I saw 2 deers and like 3 or 4 squirrels. And I have pictures of those because they come right up to the campsite. It's really cool. But another look at Happy. And I could go through that trail and get back up on the other one. I think I'm just going to turn around. Like I said, I'll go see more of Happy's friends later. But they have a full playground, and then they have, where I was earlier today, where I started my day, they have like just a couple of swing sets. So, yeah, but good sized, decent playground. Okay, so this is a net. And there are so many amazing things to see at the lake, at Lake Malone. Annette loves lovely butterflies, and she thinks they are good luck. She read that some people believe that if you catch a butterfly and whisper a wish to it, and let it go. Your wish will come true. So this is Paige. Reading is Paige's favorite thing to do. She says it takes her to many places and teaches her so many things. Books can take you on many adventures, just like your adventures at Lake Malone. So let me come around and I'll show you Paige. Then I think I'm going to walk back to the campsite and get started on breakfast. But this is Paige. She's here. This works. Yeah, so this is Paige. And I don't think there's any more on my way back to the campsite, but if there are, I'll show you.
Okay, so these pictures were taken later that afternoon. Me and my mom had gone for a walk and went up and played on the playground a little bit before we went to the lake. And then me and mom went down to the lake and we swam a little bit and we laid out. And then we came back and my brother had showed up by then, so we took him on a hike and we did Wildflower Trail that time around.
Huh? Ha! He caught something!
Where the hell bomb?
Up here taking pictures.
I don't give a shit about that thing. It's there all the time. This ain't.
So these pictures are what my mom got of, and of course, me taking pictures and vlogging. So, yeah. And then I don't know, we took a few goofy pictures. Max came up, showed off his fish, and then took it back and let it back in the lake. So before anyone freaks out, he was doing catch and release.
Okay, so this is Bobber. He loves to fish here at the lake. He catches bluegill, catfish, bass, and more. He also enjoys watching the boats and listening to the frogs croak.
Okay, so another picture of a squirrel, because we were sitting around waiting for my brother to fish that spot a little bit more, and that squirrel kept throwing stuff at us or dropping stuff. I don't know if he was doing that intentionally, but it was just kind of funny. And then I went out and climbed up that giant rock, and yeah, I'm a little crazy. Then we walked back up the hill and saw Oakley again.
Okay, so Oakley. Like many of the oak trees that fill the park, Oakley stands tall and strong. He loves going on hikes to hear the birds sing, to see the animals playing to keep himself healthy. Oakley's favorite time of the year is fall when the leaves turn bright colors. And that's Oakley.
Cicadas? Seen cicadas?
Here?
I've heard a couple.
Or on the way? I didn't see any.
I haven't seen any, but I've heard a couple.
So I have the playground all to myself this morning, which is nice. I just came out to get some fresh air and get moving for the day. And I was going to go find my brother because he went fishing this morning, but by the time I got up and got dressed and all that, he was already back because it's that hot. So, yeah. I think we're going to walk another trail today. And for anyone wondering, I'm sitting on a swing. So, yeah. But it's still nice to have this park all to myself this morning. But even, I don't know, it doesn't seem like the kids come out very often. I've seen some kids, but they're not up here. I've never seen anybody on a trail other than us. It's kind of weird. But, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for today. But we do have Weird Al tonight. So, that's going to be fun. Oh, and I'm 32 officially. Today is my birthday. So, scary. But, okay.
Okay, so after I played at the park for a little bit and we had breakfast, my brother and me walked back down Laurel Trail and he went fishing and we found this spot that was kind of off the path. Oh my gosh, this was beautiful. Just sitting here, it was so quiet, but he was fishing and honestly, you could have swam out this spot. I did go out and set in the lake a little bit off this spot, but I didn't actually go swimming off of it. So, yeah. But after that, we went back, showered, and had lunch, and then it was time to go to Weird Al. And his opening act was a clown called Puddle's Pity Party. I'm like, what? I don't know. I don't like clowns. It was a little strange. So here are some more pictures we got of the show, and I will say, if you haven't seen Weird Al and you like Weird Al, totally go see Weird Al because it was awesome. Because he puts on all the costumes and he actually does make it a show like you expect.
Okay, so today's our last full day. Yeah, but I'm starting my morning off at the playground again. It's freaking hot, so I'm probably going to end up going back to the camper pretty soon. But my brother wants to go fishing for a little bit, so I'll probably go with him. Maybe jump in the lake. And then we'll see what else we get up to today. And I found something really creepy. The big twig and net, when you're on the swing or on the playground in general over where I'm at, it looks like she's staring at you. It's creepy. So, yeah, it's like you're just waiting for one of them to come alive and move. It's just, yeah.
Okay, so after my brother left, me and my mom went back to the lake, and on our way to the lake, there's this waterfall, and we survived. But, yeah. And me and my mom actually figured it. My mom said her and dad couldn't figure it out, but me and her did, so. Yep. And then we ended up laying out for a little bit more. I ended up going swimming, and that's what this picture is, me coming out of the lake. And then we went back to the campground and hung out for a little while. You can see in this picture how tan I am. Then we went out and got some nighttime shots of the big twigs and went for a hike. And that was how we spent our last night camping. Get a shot of how many deers there were coming back out of Laurel Trail that night. There were I think we counted 14 in total. But yeah. That's why my mom was making fun of me, because every time I saw a deer, I had to stop and get a picture. Then we had one more bonfire that night. And that kind of concluded our camping trip. Bonfire, making s'mores, just kind of hanging out. And I did get a few clips of the next morning because I got up early and it was so hot already that I didn't go out and get on the playground. I went out and swam for a little bit and came back. It was that hot. But when I came back, the squirrels were coming up and hanging out. They were literally, that's not zoomed in at all. It was that close to me. Then on the road on the way back home. So, yep. That concludes my birthday vlog and my camping trip.
Okay, so as you can tell, I am home, and that will conclude this camping trip / birthday vlog. And I'm hoping this video is ready and it will go up Friday. But that's going to be it for this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, hit the red subscribe button down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.